Hi, welcome back to my channel, whichever applies to you. Thank you for tuning into this pick a card reading, whether it's your first time or however many times I've done a pick a card. Thank you for joining in on today's pick a card. We are using a new oracle deck. I put it to use. It came in today. We are going to use it. And I thought that was really funny, and I'm just going to share it out there. I don't know. Maybe some of you will find it funny, maybe some of you won't. I don't know, but I thought it was funny. Apparently, I didn't really know about this till recently. But when you have a new deck, whether a tarot, oracle, there's a spread that you can do to interview your deck, and you can ask it certain questions. And so the spread that I had would be like telling me about, like this one is about themselves. What is the most important characteristic? What are their strengths? The third question was, what are your limits as a deck? And I think I'm gonna put it right over here so you guys can see the card that came out because I thought it was funny. I thought it was really funny. It was accountability, and it says clean up your mess. So basically, they're like, we can't help you. You need to take care of your own shit, basically. What are your strengths? Like, what are your limits? Like, we can't take accountability. You need to take accountability for yourself. We can't do that for you. So I thought it was pretty funny. So it's a little bit of a sassy deck. We'll take a look and find out how it works in today's pick a card. And today's pick a card reading is all about your person and what they wish that you knew right now. What is it that they really, really like desperately just wish you knew already? What did they throw it into the universe? We're gonna find out. I have three piles. Beginning pile one, we have Hei Hei. Two is Piglet. Pile three is Tuk Tuk. You will find the timestamps in the description and comments section. I will meet you guys at your pile. Hi, Pile 1. Welcome to your pick a card reading. You guys are the Hey Hey Pile, who is side eyeing us right now. I see you. Hey Hey, I see you. Anyways, today's pick a card reading is about your person and what they wish you knew. What is it that they really, really want you to know? What is it that they wish they could say to you? What do they want to say to you? What is it that your person is like holding back, but not wanting to hold back? I guess you could say in a way, right? I do have tarot and oracle cards ready to go. Like I said, I do have a new oracle deck. It just came in today. I wasn't sure what time it was going to arrive, and I completely kind of just put it in the back of my mind. But it was here before I did the reading, so we're going to put it to use today. Let's move Hey Hey over here, and let's get to your cards and find out. So the first card out, so we did switch to the Nightmare Before Christmas deck because that's the closest thing to Halloween that I have for a deck. We have the Nine of Presents, and then to clarify, we do have the Moon card, and we have the Ace of Cups. We do have quite a bit of water energy, Pisces, but we also have Cancer and Scorpio, and some Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. If you don't care about that information, disregard it. That's cool. Just like you might disregard certain messages that come along in the reading. What I am getting, so the overall energy is that your person wants to approach you, pile one. They want to ask you out. They want, maybe for some of you, I don't know, I was getting forgiveness is the word I was hearing. But this is someone who does want to approach you. They want to ask you out. They want to make some type of an offer. I love how we have the Knight of Potions facing the Nine of Presents. And the Nine of Presents, for those of you that have seen the Rider Waite version, or you can Google it as I talk right now. Google the Nine of Presents, the Nine of Pentacles, Rider Waite. And this is the one where you see that beautiful feminine just standing there looking just like so well put together, and she has money surrounding her. This person sees you having your life put together, that you're enjoying life, that you're doing things. Maybe you're spending more money on yourself. Maybe you bought some new clothes. Maybe you're showing off outfits. Maybe you're showing off a look. I feel like from what I'm saying that someone is probably keeping an eye on you, keeping tabs on you on your social media, especially if any of that resonates for you, pile one. But going to the cards, I wanted to say, because we have the moon energy, that is probably the most significant energy for your person as far as how they're coming off in this reading. What I'm picking up with the moon card is that your person is I don't get like deceptive energy from this. I get that this person is afraid. They're in their fears. They're letting illusions to kind of drown themselves. You know, the illusions are drowning themselves. And so they do want to like follow their heart. This person does have feelings for you. They are very interested in you. So if they haven't approached you, haven't come back to you, especially if you're in separation, the energy here is that they do want to. And we're just going to kind of go here. It is where they want to, I mean, basically this column is what I was just talking about, where the Nine of Cups, they want to make some type of an offer and ask you out, but it is their fears, their illusions that are holding them back, and it's their self-doubts that I'm getting for some. I don't know, I was just hearing their self-worth is something that came up, so that may or may not resonate. If you've been seeing it a lot in readings, then more than likely it is. If you're getting certain messages, the same messages from different readers, chances are that is specifically your person's energy. If you're getting different energies from different readers, then maybe not. I mean, it is going to be possible with every reader that someone's going to pick up on something different, but if you get consistent messages that are the same, take that for what it's worth, because then it's almost like, okay, they are tapping into that same energy and not someone else. And so over here on the second column, we have the Knight of Presents, the Nine of Pentacles, clarified by the Ace of Cups. And this is pretty much almost the same. Really, it is about, again, wanting to make that offer to you because you have it all together. You are everything. I just love how the Knight of Cups is facing the Nine of Pentacles. And that's kind of what I was talking about, the Nine of Pentacles card, too, so that you can kind of see it's like a person facing a person, and they're facing you. They don't have their back towards you, so they are keeping an eye on you. They might be keeping tabs on you on social media or in some type of a way. They're watching you. If you work with this person, then they see you, and it is where they want to. So that is really what they want you to know, but we're going to throw in some oracle cards now to just add on to the reading. So I'm going to put this one, I don't know, I think I'm gonna put this to the left side. So we're gonna, I'm not gonna do like I did in the last reading I did, where it was one by one. We're gonna lay them all out and then we'll go through them individually. So the first card is Fact of Life. And then introducing the new Oracle deck that I got, we have Humility. These cards a little bit bigger. I was trying to see how it would make it work. And we have Joker. All right, so we're going to start off over here with the facts of life, the birds and the bees. So yes, when we hear the birds and the bees, what do we think about? Your person is very sexually attracted to you. Not just, you know, it's not something where it's just that. They have feelings for you, but yes, they are very attracted to you and they find you attractive. So it is where if you thought that they weren't into you, you weren't their type, that maybe they didn't find you attractive, then this is them wanting to know, like, no, you are beautiful and I want you in a sexual type of a way. And then we're going to jump into these oracle cards over here, which is funny because these are, it's, I don't remember the name of the deck, but it's all about dogs. Like, it was on sale, so I'm like, okay, cool. Well, let's try this right now. Anyways. Humility, bow down. Like, this is them bowing down to you. Like, it's almost like they see you as a queen or a king. You are very regal. I mean, look, what I was saying about how the Knight of Cups was facing this one, and then look, the Humility is facing this. I could have put the card over there, you guys, but I didn't. There's always a reason, even if it doesn't make sense, but they're like bowing down. They just see you very regal, very royal type of an energy. They respect you. They see your worth. They see your value. It's just kind of like they're almost in awe of you in a way. And I think that goes back to the moon and what causes them to be afraid, because they have put you on such a pedestal where they think so highly of you, and they don't see themselves the same way, going back to the self-doubt that I was talking about too. The next card that we have is the Joker, and it says things are never as they seem. So if it is where they made it seem like they weren't into you, maybe that's why that facts of life, the birds and the bees, and that attraction thing came up, because maybe they don't show it. Maybe it's hard to read this person that you're asking about. For some of you, maybe this is a new person that, you know, you just kind of met and you're like, you know, maybe they're not into me or something, but it's like, it's the opposite, at least from what I'm getting in these cards. So going back to the things are never as they seem, this person has put on a mask. They're not acting authentically with you, and I think it's because of their fears are holding them back. Could that be good? Could that be bad? I mean, it's up for you to decide, right? I'm just giving you what I get from the cards. Also, what I was getting with this Joker card too, if it is where this person kind of acts like they're into someone else, or maybe they're flirtatious with other people, I didn't get any type of a third party energy here. But going back to the question we were asking about, what do they want you to know? Things are never as they seem. So I don't think for a lot of you that if there is a third party, they're not really into them that kind of a way. It could just be a way, as sad as it is to say, a way to pass the time. Maybe it's just a safety type of thing. I don't think that they're serious about this person, especially with the Ace of Cups and the Knight of Cups. I feel like this person really does have feelings for you. So it's like they're a joker. They're joking everybody. They're why is it that I always forget the words? As soon as I'm on here, it never fails. It never fails. They're tricking everybody. There we go. They're a trickster as far as what they're actually feeling and thinking. So it all kind of matches up, right? It all aligns together as far as what it is they want you to know, Pile 1. So to summarize it, if they have made it seem like they're not into you, then they're just full of it, because they really are. They see you as a king, a queen, an empress, an emperor, whatever title you want to take, just that's how they see you. They don't see themselves in that same light, which makes it hard for them to want to approach you. But they think you are the whole package. You are beautiful, you are sexy, you are attractive, you have it together, you probably have goals, you are successful, you are abundant, you might enjoy the finer things, or at least you're showing it and they see that. Overall, it is a really good message, and I think for a lot of you, maybe that's kind of a confirmation that you wanted to know if they were interested in you in that kind of way. They are. It's just they need to get over this moon energy, these fears, these illusions, and their self-worth in order to offer you their Ace of Cups. So I'm going to leave it there. That is your reading, Pile 1. Make sure to like, subscribe, click that notification bell so you get notified when I post another pick a card. The link to my Instagram in the description box for more pick a card readings. Thank you guys, all of you who continue to follow me on here. Like, share, subscribe. Thank you guys so much, and commented. I really, really appreciate it. I hope to catch you guys on the next pick a card. Bye, Pile 1. Hi, Pile 2. Welcome to your pick a card reading. You guys are the Piglet pile. Today's pick a card reading, I wanted to take a look at what is it that your person most wants you to know. What is it that they wish they could say to you or show you or just tell you? I wish that that you knew. What did they throw out into the universe so that you can find out in this pick a card? We're going to find out in your reading. Let's get to it. I did get a new Oracle card deck today. I wasn't expecting to get it before I did the reading. I kind of forgot about it, to be honest. I checked it this morning and then I forgot and spaced it out. But it came, and so I'm like, okay, we're going to put it to use and see how it works out. And I think this would be a good time to use it since we're asking about energies. I did switch over to the Nightmare Before Christmas deck because that's the closest thing to Halloween that I have. I need to work on changing that. But for now, we'll just get to the cards. So we do have the King of Potions, the Wheel of Fortune, the Three of Wands, the Justice, kind of just all over the place as far as energy goes. We do have a strong Libra, but then we also have, I believe it's Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, and I can't remember the last one. I'll probably just put it right over here because I can't remember in editing. So as always, yours is like, we got kind of all over the place. We do have two major Arcana cards here, and with the King of Potions, first off, this person does have feelings for you, and I feel like their feelings, for most of you, with the Three of Wands, you guys are in separation. You are not connected to this person. Usually I do tend to read for those in separation or not with their person, but this is definitely someone, of course, that you know about. But from what I'm getting, they feel this emotional and physical distance from you, and I feel like they are a little bit emotional about it too because they do have these feelings. And I know for a lot of you, there's quite a bit of a backstory, especially if you guys are on that twin flame journey, then it's been some type of a road for you, right? With the Wheel of Fortune and the Justice, what I'm getting with this, I get two things. So the first thing I was getting, and the reason I was like, ugh, because you guys know, I mean, this isn't bad for you. I feel like your person has gotten karma. Like things change for them. They kind of got hit with a run of bad luck, and with justice, that's just a karma card. And I feel like they've had karma to pay. Also, for some of you, if there was a third party, I feel like it was because they had karma to pay. It was karmic debts that had to be taken care of. The next thing that I was getting with this is that they do want the wheel to turn in your favor, that they do want to make things right with you. So it's crazy how much information those cards can have, right? So, but with those being the major arcanas, I want to say this is the biggest energy. So I feel like for a lot of you, it is where something held them back. And some of you can be like, well, there was no third party, and that's fine. This is a general reading, so just take what resonates. Maybe it was a career, maybe it was some type of project. Whatever kept their attention away from you is what led to that. But for most of you, I do feel like it probably is going to be some type of a third party, as in a person. They're letting you know the grass wasn't greener. I got, hit with my karma and I've had to pay it. Some of you may have been seeing 222. Just going to throw that out. I'm not seeing anything else, but that one is what I'm going to call out for now. And yeah, I think we're good with the tarot. So let's jump into the oracle. So the reading I did last, I did it one by one, which was different for me because usually I tend to I lay them all out, right? And that's what we're going to get back to. We're going to get back to my roots. So I'm going to get back to my roots and we are going to do this. The first card out. Wow. I'll read that in a second. If you can read it on your screen, then you already know, but I'm going to save that one for a second. Wow. We have guilt and we have cooperation. I'm good, you guys. I'm not one to brag, but I'm good. And I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to tell you why I'm good. That plus sign underneath it. I mean, should I show you? Should I show you what it says? Mend the relationship. What was I saying with the justice? They want to fix things with you. Your person realizes, recognizes they've been punished is what they're saying. They're saying, I miss you. I have feelings for you. I feel this distance. It's killing them, really what it is. And I feel like they're worn down because of the karma that they have to pay. Because let's face it, having to pay karma is not fun. Usually it's not fun. If it's bad karma, you know what I'm talking about. If it's good, then you're like, hey, bring it on. But this person didn't, they weren't, piling up that good karma. No, they were going against what they were supposed to do. Most of them knowingly, let's be honest, right? We're going to be upfront about this. But, now they're kind of worn down and they're realizing the truth. And they want things to change with you. They want to fix things. And that's why we have that, first aid card over there. Mend a relationship. I want to save that one. We're going to go to cooperation. Do I want to? Okay. Actually, I need to go in this order. I have to go in this order to tell the story because it's telling the story of your person. Well, you'll see what I'm saying in a second. So the guilt. Turn off the alarm. And so what I was saying about the karma? So imagine, you're dealing with a person who's just telling you, I mean, I don't know if nagging is the right word for it, but someone who is just kind of going at you. They're just belittling you and telling you, you did this wrong, you did this wrong, they do this wrong, you did this, you did that. Why didn't you do it? Just someone who's just going at it with you, and you just have to sit there and take it, right? And you're just I'm so fed up, will you just please shut up, right? And I feel like that's what your person is. Karma made them get into this guilt energy and turn off the alarm, okay, stop it, I get it, I messed up, I effed up. This is what your person is getting. And that's why the turn off the alarm, I've done enough. I mean, just it's look at the eyes on the dog, it's so cute. But they know they did wrong, is what it is. And so now that they've gotten into this guilt, and the reason why I said I had to go this way instead of starting over here is because now they're in this cooperation, let's work together. I want to try this. I want to make this, express my feelings and how I really truly feel about you. Recognizing that you are a better choice that, again, the grass wasn't greener. They're just hit with the reality of things, like everything's better together with you. And now they're willing to cooperate. Now they're like, they've been humbled big time. Big time. And it took this justice to come through. So I kind of like how, I know it's been a while, and it's kind of sad because it's taken a long time to get to this point, it seems like. At least for some of you, it probably feels like forever. And I know it's been a long time since I really tapped into the twin flame energy. Even on Instagram, I really don't. So how are we going to summarize your reading, pile 2? Your person has been served their karma. Let's put it that way. They've been served their karma. They know they did you wrong. That's why they have the guilt. This karma that they went through has opened their eyes to how they treated you, how they treated the situation, what they were avoiding. They recognize now that they have feelings for you. They hate this emotional and physical distance. Maybe it's just emotional for some of you. Just take what resonates. They want to mend things because they realize with you everything is better. And they just feel a lot of guilt. And your person has been very humbled, and now it's just like they're very subdued. If your person had like a big ego or a lot of pride, I feel like karma just knocked them down a lot. And maybe it took a lot because of, their energy. You guys know it's your person. I can only tell you what I'm saying. That's your reading, pile 2. Very interesting. Let me know in the comments section if this resonates, if this makes sense. I'm very curious about this one because this is, like I said, I had to read it in order. I wanted to start off over here with the oracle cards, but something was like, nope, you gotta go in order. I was like, okay, that's what I'll do. And it tells a story, and it kind of makes sense how it was a step-by-step process. That's why I had to read it that way. But comment. If you're not subscribed and you made it this far, subscribe. Click that notification bell so you get notified when I post another pick a card, and the link to my Instagram also in the description box. Subscribe for more pick a card readings. That is it, pile 2. Thank you guys for tuning in and watching. I truly appreciate it. Appreciate you guys and all your positive energy, sending you positive energy back. And I will see you on the next pick a card reading. Bye, pile 2. Hi, pile 3. Welcome to your pick a card reading. Today's pick a card reading, we're taking a look into what is it that your person most wants you to know. What is it that they wish they could tell you, but they can't for whatever reason, or that they just wish you knew already. So what is it that they threw out into the universe for us to find out? We're going to take a look at that. We are using a new oracle deck. I was telling the other piles, I completely forgot that it was going to arrive today. And I was planning on doing the pick a card, but I just completely spaced out that this was going to come, and I didn't think it would get here quick enough, but it did. So we're putting it to use, and I like how it's showed up in the other piles. We'll see how it works out for you guys. The other thing, too, I switched over to my Nightmare Before Christmas deck because it's the closest thing to Halloween that I have. I need some Halloween decks. I think there needs to be more. So we're going to lay these all out, and here's this. And then we have, so for the cards, we have the 3 of Presents, the Knight of Presents, the 7 of Cups, and Temperance. There is quite a bit of Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy showing up. And let me see. I always forget. Why do I always forget what Temperance is? Sagittarius. Yeah, Sagittarius. Okay. I always get that one, and I don't know which one. I get that one and the Star? Yeah, I think that one and the Star. And because we're dealing with a different deck, like it didn't dawn on me the image of right away. Sorry. Anyways. So what do we have as far as what's going on with your person? What is it that they wish you knew? Okay, for some of you, it is where your person does want to come together with you and unite or just date you, be with you. And they're kind of like daydreaming, fantasizing, also kind of playing out different scenarios in their heads. The other thing that I'm getting with this, and I think this is going to go, no, this is because this is what they want you to know, so this is going to be on their side. For some of you, it was where it is where they're being upfront that, yeah, like in the past, there was a third party, there was somebody else. For some of you, most of you already knew this information, so I don't think that's going to be new. If it is new for you, I'm sorry. I know that's probably not what you want to hear. I don't think anybody would ever want to hear that type of an energy. Just depending on what kind of relationship you had with this person or have with this person, sorry, is what's going to kind of determine that. So just take what resonates. I'm getting those two energies from that, and we'll see what the rest of the cards hold, though, to add to this story. So with the Knight of Presence and Temperance, okay, I see the transition. I feel like this is someone who they had to go from this like immature energy. They've been going like, yeah, in the past I was this kind of a way, but now I'm trying to be someone dependable, someone reliable, someone you can count on. I'm trying to find that temperance, that energy, that moderation, that balance within, so that I don't need to deal with other people or need validation from others or have to be in like a player like energy or someone who's just looking for a good time, someone that you can actually put roots down with, because it seems like in the past they weren't that way. Or sorry, or let me just reword it because I completely forgot how I said it. But it is where your person wasn't that way, and they weren't serious in the past. They were more like player, have fun, not settled down, non-committal. And now over here, they're saying I'm transitioning. I am growing. I am becoming, going from like a child to a man, or, girl to a woman, whatever applies for you, right? That's what I'm getting. So what I'm getting from the tarot is that your person has grown. If you saw them as a player, someone not serious, that has changed. I think we're at a good place now, and we kind of deciphered what this tarot message was. That was tricky, you guys. Sometimes these messages are not easy to decipher. I mean, if you figure it out, then cool. That took me a little bit. Because I was like, oh, what are we trying to say here? But it makes sense. So let's jump into the oracle cards. I'm going to lay them all out like I normally do. I know in the last reading I didn't, which was weird because usually I do, but I don't know. So cut ties. If you heard me like snicker or like it kind of was like that smirk kind of a laugh, you'll know in a second why. We have leading, and then we have creativity. Aren't they pretty? They're so pretty. Okay, anyways, I snickered over here, kind of gave a smirk, because this is about scissors cutting ties. What they want you to know is that they have cut out the third party energies, anybody who got in the way of your connection. And this is not going to be limited to any romantic interest. This is going to be friends, family, work, anything that got in the way. Like, they're making room for you is what I'm saying. Like, they're just accommodating you into their life. They're finding space for you. They're getting rid of those toxic energies. And because they've cut away these third parties, that's what's making them get into this Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles is the most reliable and dependable person. If you wanted to get something done or you wanted to partner up with somebody, this is someone you're going to want on your team. And so this is hopeful. They're hopeful that now that they've transitioned into somebody you would want. And so leading, step out in front. With this, I get more like they know that they need to take the lead in this connection. They know that they need to make the next move, that they have to come towards you, that it's their move. Basically, it's like chess, right? It's on them. They need to take the lead. And so in a way it is, right? And then creativity, play your own song. So I do feel like this person is wanting to do something creative to express how they feel about you. I feel like some of them want to take you out, but they want to do something unexpected, like a gift, maybe a song, maybe a poem. I don't know what else they could do. Maybe they want to make you something. I don't know if they're like, DIY type of individual, maybe. But what else am I getting? Because I don't think it's just limited to that either. I'm thinking on that one, trying to figure that one. What else? Because I think it's just so much more than that. Play your own song. Okay. So I think what it was, kind of what I was saying in the beginning, or somewhat towards the beginning of the reading when I was tapping into this energy about needing validation. Maybe this person always had to do what they thought others wanted them to do, and so they were... Okay, so how can I say this? Kind of like what I was saying with the play your own song. I think it's more like they were saying, you need to listen to this, or I'm trying to make it so it works with this card. That's what's taking me a minute to like figure out how I can describe that. Give me 1 second to get to that. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Give me a second, pile 3. Okay, so this is perfect. Okay, I hope that a lot of you watch Bridgerton, or at least you kind of familiar with their music. So say like there's a popular song, right? And everyone's like, this is how you have to play it, this is how you have to sing it, this is how it is. But then they're like, no, I want to make that song my own. I'm going to play it this way, you know? So it's like their own rendition of that song. If you watch Bridgerton, it makes sense. If it doesn't, really, that's really what I'm trying to say is take a popular song, right? And then someone else comes along and they make it their own. And maybe they switch the tempo of it, maybe they change just how it, the whole feel of a song. And that's what I kind of feel like. I feel like your person's learning how to be independent and grounded on their own. So this goes back to the maturity level and the growth. Wow. Full circle, right? Wow. And that's what the reading is, pile 3. It is your person saying they're growing up, they're maturing, they know what you deserve, they know that they weren't reliable, that they were wish-washy, back and forth, hot and cold with you. They recognize that there were some people in their life, maybe a lot of people in their life, that weren't really helpful to them or were causing issues, getting in the way, and now they're taking control and taking the lead of their life. And that's just another way to interpret that card too. So I am loving this new Oracle deck. Let me tell you, that is really cool. And they're doing things on their own. Like they're marching to the beat of their own drum. They don't feel like they have to listen to everybody else and like everyone else telling them this is what you have to do and all that. Putting ideas in this person's head. They're thinking for themselves. They are taking action and they are taking the lead. So your person most wants you to know, pile 3, is that they are growing up, they are maturing, they are becoming what you deserve, what you want, and they, you know, are hopeful that maybe they can just play you a song, maybe their own rendition, write you a poem. They want to do something creative for you. I still get that energy too. And that is where we will end the reading, pile 3. So if you made it this far and you're not subscribed, click that subscribe button. Click the notification bell so you can get notified when I post another pick a card. Thank you to everyone that already is. I appreciate you guys so much, and especially on Instagram. And those of you that booked personals with me throughout this whole time, thank you guys very much. Appreciate it. Comment, let me know if this resonates, if this makes sense. I would love to hear back from you guys. I will catch you guys on the next pick a card reading. Bye, pile 3.